Well, hello and welcome to what amounts to football heaven. It doesn't get a whole lot better than this. The conditions are utopian. The sky is blue and the players are with us for a football match so widely and keenly anticipated. Truly, this is pristine, and the level of expectation and excitement is reflected in the smiling faces of the crowd. They know it means so much, and they also experience between them a great sense of privilege at being able to attend this most special of games. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
And we're underway. Aurier. Gradle. 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 Plenty waiting in the middle. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Hoists it forward. Well, that's where he wants it. Romario. Played out to the right. Out towards the flank. Goes for the cross, knocks it away. Aurier. Kessié. Bailly. Plays a clever pass. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
Tries to get it forward quickly. A long ball, but not especially accurate. Aurier. Seri. Kessié. He could be in here. Bailly. Kessié. And it's Gradle. That's a pop! He's done it!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that. Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. They really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Ivory Coast have an early lead. Good start. Gets it back. Kessié. Cut out in the nick of time. Romario. He's got options out wide. Looking for a decent ball in. Played back in.
Ecuador have opted to really stretch the game now.
Yeah, that's pretty evident, but what's their thinking?
It looks as if the opposition are happy to defend the width of the 18-yard box, trying to remove that compactness.
Chance to break. And here's Gradle. Hits one! That's caused a worry or two.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Throw. Kessié. Ivory Coast are already ahead. The perfect start.
Always when you score early, it gives you such a lift and it casts doubt in the minds of your opponents at the same time. And that pretty much sums up the difference in what we've seen. One team assured, the other a little unsure.
Kessié. And that's sprayed out wide. Ivory Coast are ahead after a whistle's gone, that's a foul. Gradle. He's got the ball glued to his feet. And the shot! He scores! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. So that's two now without reply.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Romario. Ball's out on the left now. Timely intervention. And it's Gradle. Ivory Coast not making any meaningful inroads despite all the time they've had with the ball. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. And it's played forward. He goes long. He can get that clear. They've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Caicedo dinks one in. Oh, he's been flattened there. Aurier. Ivory Coast have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. And the counter is on. Plays it out to the flank. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Kessié. Out to the right. Oh, good interception. Aurier. Caicedo. Forward it goes. Bay. Kessié. Towering header! And the ball's come out! Tries to get it clear. And here's Gradle. Oh, sweet feet. There are a few waiting for it. Could try cutting inside here. A chance to play it in. Out to the right. Gradle displaying his defensive capabilities there. That's no striker's tackle.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
And he's there to hoof it away. Gorgeous control there. Caicedo. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Whipped in. Defending of the desperate variety. Caicedo. Tings it out wide. Nice touch. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again.
That needed to end with efficiency and incision, and we got neither.
It's found its way to him. Gradle has created one goal already. Gets it upfield, well positioned to make that interception. He's got through, knocks it away. Caicedo, out to the left it goes. Plays it out to the flank. Oh, that's neat. Played out to the right. What an adventurous run from a defender. Aurier. Seri. Kessier. Kessier. Lovely bit of skill there. Seri. It's got a big chance! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. Oh, high quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Hoists it forward. Oh, really good feet from him. Now surely. Plays it out to the flank. Looking to go deep. And that's been well dealt with. They've played it short. In comes the cross. And it's hoisted clear. Lovely bit of skill. Time to deliver. It's come loose. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Kessier did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's got away. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he is going into that little black book. Players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He's gone for the shots! And he should have made it four. Gradle. Caicedo. Lovely feet. Romario. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Caicedo finds himself eased off the ball. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Defending of the desperate variety. Dashing forward at pace. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Caicedo. And he has been fouled there. Tries to get it forward quickly. Caicedo. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. In again. Aurier. Oh, real danger here! There's the whistle for half-time. Well, there's plenty that can be said about the last 45 minutes, but one thing that cannot be said is that it's dull. One-sided, yes, but packed with excitement.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but...
So, off we go once more. Caicedo. Place it into the box. Bailly is there to heave it away. Tries to get it clear. Seri. Aurier. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Oh, that's a waste. Well, it has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Seri. Bailly. Kessié. Seri. And it's played forward. Caicedo. Plays it out to the wing. Gets into a dangerous position. Get a throw in. Caicedo. Hoists it forward. Here's the cross. Can he deliver? Hits one! It's broken loose!
Yeah, just thinking about the goalkeeper again, he really had to be at his best, didn't he?
Romario. And he's on a charge. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Kessié. Valencia. And it's the goalkeeper's to claim. Kessié. Bailly. Bailly goes looking. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. All the way back, and they start again. Has he found his man? Caicedo. Romario! total waste.
Ecuador were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Tries to get it forward quickly. Real chance! Good clearance and very necessary. In comes the delivery. And that should be the keeper's. Keeper's got good distance on that. Kessié, forward it goes. Keeper sends it forward. Nil the score, and very little to suggest that much is going to change. And the weighted pass. And he just whacks it away. Brought forward. What does he try from here? Kessié proves too strong there. Aurier. Bay. Kessié. Romario. It's a promising ball. Tried to play it through.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that.
And they've been caught out here. And it's got through. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's been taken short. Oh, great ball! And it's played forward. Defenders on the back foot. Out to the right. He gets past his man. Beautifully done. Seri, very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest. Gradle battles to win it back. So here comes a substitution. Looks to dink one in. That is terrific skill. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Aurier gets rid without sophistication. Caicedo over to the left. Great run on the overlap here. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Shot at goal! Lacking in accuracy.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
very well to intervene. Caicedo.
Ivory Coast clearly seem to have lost their passing accuracy, something they're obviously going to have to fix pretty quickly now.
Well, defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Oh, that's nice. Romario. Just brushed off the ball there. Seri plays it forward.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
That's sprayed out wide. Now the counter. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Caicedo. It's a fine run, and he's happy to keep going. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Bay. That's a decent ball, goes for goal! And that's off target. Bay. It's a long ball, but it's not hit its target. Caicedo. Keeps everyone guessing. Plays it out to the flank, played into the middle. Referee's given a throw. Ecuador get it back again. Romario. Kessie tries to get it forward quickly. Out to the left it goes. Clears it out of harm's way. Caicedo! No, not quite.
Ecuador are really feeling the strain now. Impatience has taken charge.
Kessie. Played out to the right. Gets it in. Up to meet it! Oh, that is an awful miss.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
It over to the other flank. Caicedo hoists it forward and helps available out wide. A really good feat. So who's he picking out? That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Yeah, and having notched a goal already, Peter, he's not going to be allowed to run off the shoulders as much as he'll want.
Ivory Coast couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Aimed in towards the centre. Now it's Gradle. Face to face with the... It's Gradle! Oh, extraordinary.
Ivory Coast are looking quite mean on the counter, and combating that requires even more meanness.
Swung over. Bailly attempts a clearance. Plays it out to the wing. He's left his man. Gradle. Shapes to shoot! And yes, it's there! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Gradle simply knew the ball was asking to be hit first time because of the way it arrived, and boy, did he hit it.
Ivory Coast tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Out to the right, flings in across, great leap! Decent chance, that is a fine delivery. Tries to get it forward quickly. Kessié. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Nicely controlled. Looking for a decent ball in. Plays it out to the flank. Hit into the massive leap! The worst header in the world, but nothing comes of it. The final 5 minutes. Aurier. Bay. Bay. Tessier, and it's Gradle. Gradle spreads it towards the left. Keeps everyone guessing. Gradle. And what's he giving here? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Chance! Hoists it forward. It's a long pass, but not the most accurate. Aurier. And here's Gradle. He came in hard, very hard. Look at the defender bombing forward. Aurier gets into a good position. And the shot! And the defence can get it clear. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Caicedo. And it's played forward. Oh, he's not going to get that. Caicedo. Romario. That's not going to make it. Valencia! Well, he's kept it out. That's a great save. Managed to get it away. And there goes the final whistle. Ivory Coast enjoy their perfect day. For their victims, it is entirely imperfect. Comprehensive winners of a one-sided contest.
Once in front, they grew in belief and rarely looked at risk.
Well, that's the lot for now. Thanks to you, Jim, and goodbye.